He found pickleball on his birthday. And do you know when that was?
When was that?
August.
Come on.
This guy is playing at the pro level against the best in the world, and he found pickleball in August of 2019.
You hear about this, and it seems unreal, but then you watch these people play, and
It's
just true.
I didn't believe him when he told me that. I'm like, August of 2016?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
August of this year.
4 years ago?
And here he is at the World Pickleball Championship doing what he does best, competing at the highest level. Looked like Frank tried to do a little inside-out no-look there. It didn't pan out like he was hoping there. You see that? Did you see that drive shot?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
That was incredible.
Unbelievable.
Got 2-1 here.
See that two-handed rip? He rips a ball with his two hands from the left-handed side, though, so it's a little different looking. All right, 3-2. I think the longer the day goes, the more unforced errors we're going to see.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to stay focused for this long over and over and over again.
Absolutely. And, I mean, this is a long day for everyone involved. The volunteers, the tournament staff, the live streamers, but these players
the
too, man.
Scorekeepers.
This guy. Got 4-3. Frank Anthony Davis up.
Oh, boy, that was... Okay, so Rafa hit a fantastic return, and then Frank just drove that ball down the line, and I don't think he could have hit a better shot. That's a good shot by Rafa right there. Rafa's another energy guy. He's a guy that feeds off his own positive energy. I mean, he needs some good stuff to go his way.
I agree.
Boy, look at that. That is just crazy good. Oh, Frank. Okay, apparently Frank called that out. I thought he played it, but apparently he called it out.
All right, 6-4.
Oh boy, what a serve by Frank there.
Yeah. Rafa getting a little down on himself there. It's a couple drives that we've seen go into the net there.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of a high risk, high reward player. So if his drive is off, it could be a quick night. If it starts to catch fire, you'll see him rattle off 4 or 5 points in a row. Boy, that's good play. And he hit the winner right there.
What a great play.
He brings the intensity. You can look in Rafa Hewitt's eyes and see the intensity that he plays with.
He's dialed in. He's focused.
He has the strong desire to become a pro in our sport and be a relevant, legitimate player at the highest level. And sure, he's maybe not at the top yet, but I can promise you he's got the skills to get there.
That's what I'm going to say. It's like he has everything he needs to get to the top. All the fundamentals are down. Now it's really just kind of learning that game and honing his craft a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's only been playing since August. My goodness. I feel like I've been playing 3 years. I feel like, I'm a slacker. Just pick it up a little bit.
Got 6-8 here.
What a drive. That's what did we just talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he catches fire, starts hitting that rhythm, he can be dangerous and cause a lot of problems for the opponent. 7-8. And just my opinion on this, I don't think Frank does as well against guys who drive the ball extremely well over and over. He likes to just work the point, and these guys sometimes don't let him do that. Right there, he took control of that point, but
he had no problem taking control of that.
Not at all. All right, scores 9-8 here. Oh, man, he's had a couple unforced errors on the returns. But again, I think if you watch, he's moving forward into the ball, trying to get up there to the kitchen quick. He needs to set himself, make sure he gets that return deep, and then he can scramble up to the kitchen. It's not the most important thing to scramble there quickly if you don't get the ball over the net.
We were talking about that earlier when Lindsay Newman was playing out there, and she does a great job of coming to the net on her time frame.
On her terms.
On her terms, and she does it. And I think that's something that, Rob could use as he progresses into it for sure.
For sure. The Newmans are just stubborn enough to come up on their own terms, aren't they?
That's right.
Love you, Newmans. Love you.
Love it.
They really are fun to watch, though.
Oh, incredible.
Mixed doubles. They're hands down my favorite mixed doubles team to watch.
They're definitely a blast to watch.
Do you think 3 years ago, like they were sitting around at the Christmas table and they were like, 3 years from now, like we'd love to be at the World Pickleball Championships down in Punta Gorda.
Yes.
And competing for like $12,000.
We should reenact this.
We should.
I'll be Lindsay. You can be Riley.
All right, let's do this.
So, do you want to play pickleball?
Yo, what's pickleball?
It's like this sport that it's a lot of fun. Let's just go play it.
Can we win money?
We can win money.
All right, I'm in.
In 3 years, we'll come down to the World Pickleball Championship, and we'll both play singles, and then we'll play doubles together. What do you think?
I'm in, Lindsay. Let's do this.
All right.
Can we use a two-handed backhand and a two-handed forehand?
Yes. That was an actual reenactment, by the way. And we are on to game 2 here.
All right, good start there for Rafa. Even though Rafa didn't come out on top in game 1, it was 11-8, he's showing early signs here of wanting to come out with some fire here and win game 2. Yeah, that's what we want to see more of right there from him.
Yep.
Attacking the ball, coming up, and making something happen. Don't sit back on your heels and wait.
Yeah, forcing Frank to put it up to where he can just put that monster put away out there.
For sure. He's got to push the pace, push the action, just like Zane did. There he goes again. See, when he's coming up and attacking, that's when, look, now he's gonna feel that energy himself. You watch, he'll rattle off 5 or 6 points in a row right here just because he's feeling that energy. All right, I was wrong.
Well, he got 3, so I think that he definitely showed that he can come out, and when he's on, he's on.
I probably should have said he potentially could rattle off. I think I missed that crucial word there.
You didn't say guarantee, so at least that's good.
It wasn't guaranteed. And I think, actually, I do believe I may have been a little loud, and Frank is responding to he'll rattle off 5 points in a row.
And he's like, no, he will not.
Frank's like, negative, Ghost Rider.
Not happening, Scott.
Not today. Wait, look at the spin put on by both these guys. Oh, wow. Good hustle play. Boy, I tell you what, it's hard to be the opponent against Frank Anthony when he does stuff like that. Because you just worked him and worked him and worked him, and he just won't bend a break. He will bend but not break, and yet he wins the point there at the end. Unbelievable stuff.
I mean, mentally, that just has to wear on you.
Oh, it's, Frank could potentially rattle off 5 or 6 points now.
Yeah. Right. Potentially.
We don't want to be matter of fact on anything because we don't know. All right, 4-3. Still a close game. Both these games so far have been tightly contested. Oh, yeah, that's Frank just recognizing how deep Rafa was there on the court and just he didn't do anything special.
No. I mean, even somebody like Noah Waddell wouldn't have even been able to get up to that
No
line
chance. No chance. Scott Golden, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Boy, that is just a nasty return.
Nasty.
Do you see? It's like side spin.
Yeah.
It's not even back spin. It's like side spin.
I mean, when you watch his arm, I mean, he projects that 180 degrees from his starting point in order to be able to generate that slice.
He might be a chef slicing that ball
That's
that
right.
much. Okay, that ball did not go over.
No.
And you can see, look at him pull his hat off right there. That's just a competitor being a
Yep.
competitor. He wanted that ball so badly to go over, but it didn't. All right, scores 5-5. This is going to be a battle right here down the stretch in game 2. Oh, boy, that's so good by Frank. What people don't realize is Frank doesn't power through the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He places the ball.
Yeah.
And so even if let's say he lets that ball go, it drops 3 feet in the baseline, inside the baseline. So that's where you got to understand, like, he's not doing anything that's going to just overpower you.
Mhm.
That's not his style.
And power helps. I mean, it definitely helps. It's becoming more and more part of the game. We're starting to see the value of it. But placement can a lot of times overtake what power can give you.
Absolutely. Now, if you consider Frank Anthony's style, I can see why he doesn't necessarily like the rally scoring. He's not negative towards it, he said. He's just it's not like good for his game.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
It is. It's not setting him up for the style that he likes to play with the most success.
Correct.
Right? It's almost he has to adjust or kind of learn to adapt with that type of scoring.
Yeah. The same way the Franklin X40 ball is a great ball. It's just not for the Waters.
Yep.
Because the Waters love to drive that Dura and create a lot of power and pace. The Franklin is more for the touch and the finesse. Guess who loves the Franklin ball?
Who's that?
The Newmans.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess they would.
You're going to see that at every Franklin-sponsored tournament
Yeah.
this year in 2020. I promise you. They love that ball. They love it. However,
That's
we're
a good
using the
point.
Dura here.
We are using the Dura, which is a great ball.
I love that style that Frank plays right there, that inside out. Good get by Rafa. Look at the tracking of the ball there, both of them. I got nothing. He had the shot.
He had it.
He
Yep.
just missed it wide.
He just pulled that, pushed it a little bit.
But again, Frank making him work, right?
Mhm.
Frank is making him work. Up, back, side, up, back. It's just like constant. Look at that. Look at that. I got to tell you something. He's always had that shot, but over the last 2 or 3 tournaments I've seen him play, he has really started to crank on that inside out ball. He's manipulating that ball really well with a lot of whipping action.
Mhm.
And it's working for him. He's doing that against everybody right now.
Another timeout here called. Frank Anthony Davis up 9-6 on Rafa Hewitt.
Now, keep in mind, guys, it's 11-8, 9-6. Rafa has been playing since August. Frank's been playing for about 6 years, 7 years. So probably 6 years. So just keep that in mind when you're watching this. I see nothing but potential and upside for Rafa Hewitt. But Frank is clearly got the upper hand in this match so far.
Mhm.
That could change because we never want to be too confident in anything. But
That's right. We'd love to give you a game 3, guys.
I certainly would love to see a game 3.
Mm-hmm.
But Frank's wanting to end this one in 2. I promise you. He's trying to get 2 more points here. I honestly love watching Frank play. Like, he's just that guy that, like, his heart is so just like he's into every point. you
He's
know?
got the it factor, that thing that you can't describe when you're trying to explain
That's right.
passion on the court
That's
or
it.
something like that. And it comes through in how he holds himself, how he talks about it, the style of play, everything. It just projects a passion he has for this sport.
For sure. Okay, so here we go. That was match point. Now it's 7-10 with Rafa getting the ball. So that's a big deal right now. Oh boy, that was a good effort right there by
Good
Rafa.
effort, yeah.
All right. I'm going to try to get an interview with Rafa and Frank. Actually, Frank's done 3 or 4 already. He may not want to, but I'm going to try to get Rafa here in just a second.
I think we should do it, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be back very soon.
All right, guys, we are back again with the ever so awesome Frank Anthony Davis. Frank, you're sweating. I can feel it all over you there. Talk about that match against Rafa. You did play him a couple weeks back, but you seem to be in control pretty much the whole time from our perspective. Did that feel that way to you?
Yeah, I felt like I learned a lot the last time I played Rafa. I know his strengths, and I know the things that I can do to kind of make it tough for him. So I know it's going to be close with him. I just want to keep making him work really hard, work as hard as possible every point. And, it worked out with me, getting him like running, and it worked out for me well. So it's a good match.
Absolutely. Are you done for the day with your games, or do you know if you have one more?
So that was the last of my pool. So now I got to wait for the quarterfinals, and I believe that's going to be a little bit later tonight. I don't know. Yes.
Probably a lot later. Are you? So you know you're in based on how you've done so far.
Correct. Zane is the #1 seed in my pool, and I'm the #2 seed in my pool. Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm personally looking forward to seeing you play again on the court. I know you love singles. That's kind of your thing. Man, I'm excited for you guys. I think it's going to be a late night, so buckle up. Stay tuned. We'll be back for more action, guys. All right, guys, we've got the other competitor of that match we just watched. This is Rafa Hewitt. For anybody that doesn't know Rafa flew down from Idaho. And Rafa, you and I have spoke at length about your goals and desires to be at the top pro level here. You're doing a fantastic job with this, man. You came up a little short there against Frank Anthony, but keep in mind, you've been playing since what, maybe August?
June. Oh, June.
So June. He's been playing since June, guys, and he's playing a guy who's been playing about 5 years and is #4 in the world. You gave him hell. Talk to us about the rally scoring, how that played into it, a couple missed returns, things like that could have been the difference there.
Yeah, no, it's just pretty tough. Just on the rally scoring, if you get up like 5-6 points on somebody, it's really tough. You can't go for as much because if I'm going for too much, it can turn around because they're getting a point off of every time you serve as well, and you lose.
So from what I'm gathering, it is something you have to factor into your game plan.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Frank was hitting his shots today, so it was good.
Yeah, he's that guy that's just going to make you work hard. Man, you had so many opportunities there. You came up a little short, but be encouraged, man. Since you've been playing since just June, you have huge upside and potential. Thank you so much for your time, man. We'll see you in the next round. All right, buddy. All right, guys, that was Rafa Hewitt. We're going to see you guys back with some live action here shortly.